course, if you're looking for a great way to keep your little hands in the kitchen, give them some corn peel, and yeah, one layer at a time. Good job, eh? Beginning stages of making this broth, I took the whole onion, I took half of that ginger, chopped it up, added a whole Scotch bonnet chili in here, and I'm just getting a lot of color on this. Making vegan broth, the most important thing to remember is developing flavor, and you want to do this every stage and every chance you get. So nice deep caramelization is always the starting point for a great stock, because that's where you develop a lot of flavor initially in the beginning of making it. So we're gonna let this keep cooking until I'd say 90% of the onion is brown and not too dark, and then we will start adding our other ingredients and building this. Onions are done. I've removed them and added them to a little sauce pot for now, because I'm gonna do something with them later. So the same pot I had that I was cooking the onions in, which is over here, it has all that oil, all that good flavor and stuff like that. I'm gonna now use this to sear the mushrooms, get really nice color on them, and then continue the broth. So remember the caramelized aromatics we did earlier on? It's in here with a little bit of water. I'm gonna puree all of this and use this to flavor. So this is the pureed liquid. So we're gonna add all of this and flavor our stock. So the whole point of this is to develop flavor with the mushrooms. This is why we're searing them like this. I've lightly seasoned these with salt and pepper as well. So now we're just searing our mushrooms, and we want some nice color, hot pan, and then we're gonna keep going. So now we have scallions, onions, carrots. I'm just sweating these a little bit before I deglaze with this, which is my Shaoxing cooking wine. I'm gonna add about a quarter cup in here. Once it evaporates, we're gonna go with the rest of our veg and make our stock. As you can see, I turned this down just so you can see how much of the liquid's left, and it almost became like a syrup, right? So now I'm gonna add my mushrooms back in here, right? And then I'm gonna fill this up with water to about here, halfway up, and then bring this up to a boil and let it simmer. We're gonna add some bay leaves to here and get this going. See, it takes the stock from a dark color to a much muddier, lighter color, but yet it's gonna have more body, which is what we want. So our broth has come up to a boil. Now we're gonna just let it simmer and go nice and slow. This is probably gonna be an hour and a half process. You know, we'll see how quickly we reduce, but yeah, we're talking, about half this liquid. So I filled it with water, and also my bay leaves are in. Now this needs to come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, we're gonna let it go to about a medium to low flame and just let it reduce nice and slowly as the broth develops flavor. And as it goes down, we're gonna add some more aromatics to it, all right? So this broth have been simmering for a while, and now I'm literally gonna just take everything out like this, because I wanna save as much liquid as possible, and then we're gonna pick through what we don't want.